Look at my face. Oh, you know what would have been better if I would have been off camera so you guys could guess how bad it was. But my face, it looks pretty good, right? I look a little fat, but not so bad. How's everybody doing? Can everybody hear me and see me okay? So, couple things. Man, what's up with my hair? Get a haircut. That was funny, that comment that said, why are you in the hospital? Are you getting a haircut? I thought that was clever. That was funny. Oh, and also that other comment, that person, Salis or whatever it was, they said, I haven't watched your videos in a long time. The production value is really good or something like that. Like watching a movie. Well, thank you, Salis. I think your name was that. Okay, a couple of things before we announce the winner. Thank you for playing the game, the Easter egg hunt game. When it came to spraying the wasp spray into our chicken run thing there, guys, we know that it's poison. That's why we used it. Just like I knew that it was poison to put, what's that shit called again? Roundup on my driveway. I wanted to kill all the grass in my driveway, so I poured poison on my driveway. I wanted to kill the wasps, so I sprayed them. Well, I guess I didn't technically spray them, but we sprayed them with that. It killed them. And then, as we knew it was poison, we cleaned up the run. I even attempted to show a little bit of it. When we were cleaning it up, we were more diligent in cleaning it up rather than filming it. But I filmed Ashley washing it down. We washed that all down, hosed it down for a good half an hour probably. And it was just running away. We wanted to leave no traces. And then the chickens were probably, so that was around 9 o'clock or so when that happened. And then it gets dark at around 11:15-ish now. Days are getting shorter again. And so the chickens were out until like it was dark because they just start going to sleep in the bush or whatever, right? So anyways, we put them in at the last moment there. They went to bed in the morning, came back out. Ashley cleaned out all the shaving stuff. We actually thought about that later. If we had thought about it right away, we would have done it right away. But I forgot that we left the door open. So there's no harm to our chickens. I guess I should have explained that in the video, but I don't know. I just assumed that that we take really good care of our birds, all of our animals really. But I gave the benefit of the doubt to the YouTube commenters. Not that that's to say anything bad about you. I understand that you'd be concerned about that, and we appreciate that. But we're not looking to kill our chickens just to get rid of some wasps. So, yeah. Your cheeks are still a little puffy. Absolutely they are. This morning they were worse.
Yeah, it's better now.
So it's been, when did we go to the hospital?
Sunday.
Sunday? What day is it today? Monday? Tuesday? Yeah. So, yeah.
2 days.
There's going to be a follow-up video, a deleted scene, if you will, video. And hopefully you guys enjoy that. Guys, Ashley would not stop telling me to go to the hospital. So, all you guys, that's exactly what she was doing. And I'm like, I'm fine. I can breathe fine. And it was very annoying.
You're a little bit stubborn.
Sure, but also, there's a lot of people who need to go to the hospital. I mean, we're open here now. Except for you still have to wear like your masks and stuff in some places if businesses want you to, and at hospitals and whatnot. But we're basically open. There are some people still getting COVID and stuff, so they're still pretty cautious. There's some precautions. And so at the hospital, I didn't want to be like that guy who goes there, oh, a bug bit me or stung me. I didn't want to be that dude. So I waited. And then I was like, fine. Like, her parents were calling me. And they're like, what are you doing? Because Ashley is leaving for 2 weeks to go to BC. And they're like, do you think she's going to want to leave? Do you think this is going to work? She has some stuff to do on the island without me.
Okay, you've gone there without me before too.
Yeah, and I'm going to go there without you again this year, maybe. But anyway, so yeah, no, guys, I'm not an idiot. If I thought it was going to go into my throat, or if I felt it, or if my tongue was swelling up, I wouldn't have been like, hey, let's build this pea trellis. No, I would have gone to the hospital or wherever. We actually didn't go to the hospital. We went to the health center because it was closer. And turns out it's pretty bad. I skipped everyone who was there. There was like 30 people. And they're just like, did anyone here get stung? And I'm like, yeah, that was me. And she's like, can I see? And I like pulled down my face and she's like, oh! And then so we went to the front of the line or whatever into the, what do you call that thing? Triage? Triage makes it sound like there's scientists there. But anyways, we go in there. She asks me a whole bunch of questions. I show her. She's like, can you pull down your mask? Pull it down. She's like, whoa, wow. When did you get stung? I'm like, yesterday. And she's like, huh. Any shortness of breath? I'm like, no, dude, I feel fine. Then we go, we get that done. We wait for another 2 minutes or so to go get registered or whatever. And get registered, and then they bring us into the trauma because they thought I was going to die. And then I was like, guys, do you think I'm lying to you? I feel fine. And then showed them my hot dog underwear. They said it was going to be like an EpiPen. I think they said that because they thought I was going to be scared of needles, which I'm not, because this needle was long ass and it was thick. And she like squishes my thigh, and I'm like, dude, that's going to reach my bones, man. But anyway, she stabbed it in there and slowly put it in there. From what I know about EpiPens, it's like the needle's like this long. And like it's like, and it's, no, she was just like, let's get one of these freaking Frankenstein needles and let's slowly put it. Anyways, then they said it was going to make my heart, was it the epinephrine or something else? Make my heart pound, and I could totally feel it in my ears. I was like, what the hell is this? And then they gave me some other steroids or something. And then...
yeah, they gave you a couple different things for your IV.
Yeah, like 5 things, right?
Yeah.
Took a bunch of blood.
Yeah.
I don't have cancer. And they put... And then I like felt spaced out. I was like, dude, I feel weird. And then they moved me from the trauma to just the regular waiting room, where right across the room was another guy who got stung by a bee, but he looked fine, and he was only there for 3 hours. I was there for 4 hours. But anyways, we're all good. The chickens are good. We wouldn't intentionally harm our chickens. I wouldn't intentionally harm myself. If I thought, I just want to get people, ease up on the concern. Because, pardon me, sorry about that. Because I have no wish to die, and I have no wish to kill our animals, and all the hornets and wasps can go to hell. So, clearly I'm allergic. Do I have an EpiPen? I have to pick it up from wherever you get them from the pharmacy.
You have one now.
Where is it?
I came with your prescription. It's right here.
I didn't know you picked it up.
Yeah. I came with all your prescription.
Oh, fancy. Okay, I do have it. Sorry.
I told you that.
Okay. I was wondering why you're looking at me weird. I thought we didn't pick them up yet. Okay. I have an EpiPen.
My dad came and took care of those other wasp nets.
Yeah. There's going to be a follow-up video, a deleted scene video. So yeah. Anyways, let's get back to the game. The reason why you're here. Who won the contest? The Easter egg hunt. Easter egg hunt basically just refers to, I put an Easter egg in there. It's not a physical egg, although maybe one day it will be. It's just an edit that I thought was fun to put in there. It could be a transition. It could be sound, like a audio, something like that. Spring. Lots of people guessed the spring sound, the boing when the chairs appeared. Perfect guess. Completely could have been it, but I didn't pick that. I picked a different one. It could have been text. It could have been transition, I think I already said that. It could be those characters like that came up, like Mickey Rourke and who else? Michelin Man, Majin Buu, all those guys, even Jinx from Pokemon. Those could have been it. But what I actually picked, no one technically got. But I picked the first person who guessed closest. Okay, so the Easter egg that I put in there for you to guess, with no hints, of course, but you could have gotten it. It just seemed that no one noticed it. Is when it's funny because people guess the tree hitting the camera and then the camera flipping over and then the whole structure being basically more or less complete, because before it was just one half and then it knocked over and then it was completely there basically. Someone guessed that, but it was right after that where Hans says, "Good day, good day. How are you folks doing?" Or "How's it going, folks?" How's it going, folks? That was not it. Good guess for those who guessed that. But right underneath there, Ashley giggled. And so I put right under there was a little, if you go back and watch it, it says he, excuse me. Sorry, I just had some, makes me burp. Had some milk and cookies. It says he, and it said it in pink, kind of small, as if it was coming from behind the camera. So Hans, in his loud Hans voice, good day, which, was funny, made Ashley laugh. And so it said he. That was the Easter egg. That edit there, just having that he. Some people guessed Armando, but smaller. Some people guessed the Forge. Those would have been perfect too if I would have picked those. I was looking for an actual Easter egg. You should have read the instructions on the community post, or I think even in the description. It seems like it's still confusing to some folks, but as we keep playing this game, it'll be... you must have not watched the last game, because I explained it like 90 times there. But that's what it is. The Easter egg is just like how they have it in movies. They refer to hidden things as Easter eggs. Like in Marvel movies, there's a lot of Easter eggs. Like the biggest one would be, what's his name? The comic book guy, the old man. How come his name is escaping me? Stan Lee. He makes a cameo as whatever. That could be considered an Easter egg. There could be like, in the background could be like the Tesseract in one of the things. That's an Easter egg. Captain America's shield in one of the old Iron Man movies. That's an Easter egg. It just kind of makes you like, oh, it's connected or whatever, right? So it covers a wide range of things. The Mickey Rourke thing, yeah, that could have been the Easter egg. I just decided not to put it in there. So maybe one day it will be an Easter egg. So we'll play this game again. But the winner of this time, who guessed closest but was still wrong, but I'm going to give it to him anyway, was Defire. Was that the full name? I think so. And Hannah is here. Hannah, do you concur with that? Defire. Who was the first person to say the Hans quote, or whatever you would call it? Bandana grandma. I like that. Defire. Okay, cool. Oh, and Defire says yay. So Defire, I need you to email me orderfromjosh@gmail.com, and I'll send you out the prize. And the prize is the print of the month, which happened to be this. This is given away by one of the patrons. She decided not to take it, and she said give it away. I was like, okay, I'll play this game again. You can have this, or if you don't like this one, you can pick this month's Patreon print of the month, which is this one. And if you don't like this, you can pick any one that you like. This is not Howard Stern. This is Slash. But it kind of looks like Howard Stern. So you can pick this, or you can pick any print that is in the permanent catalog, okay? That's a paper print. So email me your mailing address and what you would like, and then I'll send that out to you on the next mailing day. Now, guys, since Ashley is leaving for 2 weeks, we're only going to have today and tomorrow to process your orders, and then she's leaving. She's leaving tomorrow, or not tomorrow. No, just today. So if you want to order something and you you want it to go out before 2 weeks, like if you want it to go out yesterday, if you want it to go out next Monday, make sure that you get in your orders and pay for them tonight, and then they'll still. But if you don't mind waiting, appreciate that. Thank you so much for everyone who does buy my art and all that stuff. It helps keep the dream alive. You know what I mean? So thank you. People are saying safe travels.
Well, thank you, everyone.
Yeah, she's going to be flying a helicopter for the very first time. So fingers crossed.
What?
That's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. She's actually going to be flying like a jetpack. She's going to be flying a plane. I'm just kidding. She's not going to be flying the plane, but someone will be. Or are you driving?
We're driving.
Oh, okay, she's going to be driving a car, but maybe she's not even driving. Josh, keep an eye on the expiry date on your pen. Sadly, my friend did not. Was stung, used his pen. It was outdated. He passed away. Keep your pen with you at all times, says this old nurse. Well, my young nurse hot wife is on top of that. Luckily, I don't have to pay for EpiPens. Here, they're not so expensive like they are in the US and stuff. I hear like some people are paying like mad dollars for those. I'm like, what? No wonder people are dying. But here, I get them for free because of my, because I'm native and it's just part of the treaty. We get health care for, well, our health care is free already through our taxes or whatever, our universal health care. But on top of that, we have the Blue Cross here, which is an extra thing in Alberta. And then on top of that, I have my treaty rights, they call it, which gives me extra, like I get medications for free. Like we paid $1 or something for $1.60 for 4 drugs and EpiPen, or 3 drugs.
3 drugs.
3 drugs and an EpiPen. So pretty lucky to be me, I guess.
Yeah, well, the whole hospital.
The hospital cost.
Visit would have cost so much money.
Well.
If we weren't here.
Yeah, if we lived in the U.S., I wouldn't have gone. I would have just been like, "Hey, stick a piece of bamboo down my throat. I'll be able to breathe." Anyways, EpiPens are in the hundreds. Jan pays $210 for hers, and I think she's in the U.S.
She said that was her part after her insurance paid.
What? After her insurance paid? I always see people's arguments, just get a job where you get good insurance, like, oh, keyboard warriors. And I'm like, move to Canada where you don't need any job and you don't have to pay for it ever. You have to pay for your drugs. Unless you're poor, then you don't have to pay for them. You can qualify for that. Anyway, this doesn't have to turn into some political thing. I'm just saying that I'm safe. I'm good. If I get stung again, like I almost did today, it'll be in the follow-up video. I have an EpiPen. If I need it, I will stab myself right in the butt, and we will go. Will we still need to go to the
I
hospital?
think it's actually in your thigh, and yes, if
Oh,
you use
in the
it,
thigh?
still go to the hospital immediately. Maybe we'll read through how to use it.
They gave me some steroids, okay? Made me super strong. I bent the bars, like, you know how in hospitals they have those bars so they protect like the nurse or whoever it is behind the thing there? I was just like, I was like, oh, these work. There's no bars. I'm just kidding. This is Canada. There are bars in some hospitals. That's in the ghetto. Here, I don't live in the ghetto. It's so weird when I am in like a sketchy part of town and a gas station will have bulletproof glass around it. I'm like, where are we? But anyways, guys, thank you for playing. I think we're going to play it again because I got to be honest with you. This was an unplanned vlog. I purposely didn't title it that because I didn't want to confuse people with the game, because I said it would be in another vlog number 126. I did not say it would be in another unplanned vlog number 126. But this was an unplanned vlog because I was hoping to have the gate building vlog out and heat wave. Way too hot to work in the forge. Now Armando, he's on the island too right now. It's his forge. Waiting for him to get back. Then I will continue on with the with the gate. I may do another unplanned vlog in the meantime when he gets back, and then we'll do the gate. I think I want to play this game again with the gate vlog because that's the one I initially wanted to play this game with. So we're going to do another one of these. I don't know which vlog that is, what number it's going to be, but it's going to be the gate one. I'm going to title it something to do with a gate. The word gate will be in there, and I will put in the community tab that the game is going to be played. It's going to be in a premiere. You can only play it during the premiere. If you're watching the video, like, you know, after it's already up, it doesn't count. So we already have a winner here. It's Defire. Anyone else who guesses it, awesome. Glad you're still playing. You just can't win. We have a weird, whatchamacallit, couple of weeks here because Ashley's going to be gone. I have to take care of all the birds. Maybe we'll get some good content out of it. Maybe we won't. Maybe I won't film anything. I don't know. We'll see. So I do want to play that game again though, because I think it's fun, and I think the more often we play it, the more easily, how do you say that? More easily it can be played by everyone when you finally understand it, and hopefully, those who don't get it will get it eventually. I mean, some people won't, but I do the best I can at explaining it. So, anyways, thank you. Pay $200 for your meds a month, discounted price between two people. I don't know. Like, my brother had a heart transplant. He has to pay for his meds. He has insurance, but he also, I think he pays probably like $200. He had a heart transplant, so he has a lot of anti-rejection things. This heart is better than his old heart, obviously. That's why he got it. But like, he had a heart transplant already, and that one wasn't super good. I mean, it was good. It kept him alive for 18 years, which is 8 years beyond what they estimated it good for. And now this one, they think will last him till the end of his life. But you can only get 2 heart transplants in your life normally. So I guess that's what they mean. This will last you till the end of your life because eventually you will die, which is a morbid way to look at it. But it should last him till he's an old man, as long as he takes care of himself. Although I do believe they are growing him a heart in a science fair project, something.
I don't think it's a science fair project.
Yeah, it's like they took some stem cells.
Like in a lab?
Yeah, in a lab. Dexter's laboratory. They're having I don't know, what do you call it? It's like what do they call it? Like an armature? I don't know. They're making it, which is cool. I don't know how it works, but it's kind of cool. I think at one point they were even talking about like a pig thing, pig heart, which, what? That's cool. Anyways, medical stuff is cool. I'm alive. I don't think I would have died because, again, my tongue was fine.
But
my zany-haired doctor, what was his name again?
Butler.
Dr. Butler. Dude, this guy came in, afro, like a white afro though, like a Jew fro, I would call it. And he just comes in and he's like walks in with his scrubs and he's like, so what happened? And like, he was just so chill. And he's like, okay, let's see your face. He's like, yeah. And he was teaching another doctor, I guess she would be, a med student, I'm assuming. And he's like, so what happened? I'm like, oh, I got stung. And he's like, where? I'm like, right in the middle. You guys might even be able to see it. See right there, just a scab, right in the middle there. And he's like, okay. And when did you get stung? I was like, yesterday. He's like, what time? I was like, around 3 p.m. or so. And he's like, looks to his doctor student or whatever, and he's like, so what does he have? And then she had to like diagnose me, and I thought that was cool. She was just in there, and then she came back a little bit later to look at me for a minute, and then the nurses did most of the stuff. I forget what her name is. Doesn't matter. You don't know her. But anyways, the zany-haired doctor, he comes back in again. Dude, the guy was like I feel like he could be a really good children's doctor because he's just like super good bedside manner. Comes in all nonchalant. Then he moves me out of the trauma after I'm not dying. I was only in there for like an hour or so.
Mhm.
Something like that. Got to keep on my pants. Had to take off my shirt. And then the nurse said I was handsome. And I was like, are you making fun of me right now? Because my face was just like I looked so bad. And she's like, oh, you're a handsome guy. And I was like, pardon me? Have you seen this? I wish I would have got that on camera, but they don't allow film. They didn't care that I filmed some stuff. They never said nothing. But if I had been filming everything, they probably would have been like, hey, let's not do that. I was in a private room, but all the doors are open and stuff, right? So whatever. I got as much as I could to try to make a fun little follow-up video. I looked like a Cabbage Patch Kid. Did I say that in this video? I say it in the next video. I say that, Phil, in the next video. Yesterday. I actually said Sour Patch Kid at first. Josh, watch Alex's video from yesterday. You need to give him some John Deere tips and tricks. That may have been sarcasm. No, it probably was. I mean, I think they're just trying to, well, they never know who you are when you go into a hospital. They don't know if you're scared. They don't know, right? They don't know if you're acting tough. I will never act tough. I am who I am. I don't want to die. So I'm not going to be like, nah, it's no big deal if I don't think it's not a big deal. If I think it's a big deal, I'm not going to be like, hey, hopefully it's not a big deal, but I'm going to act like it for sure isn't.
But you asked her.
Yeah, I asked her how serious it was. And then she said, did you see how many people were out in the waiting room? And you got in right away. And I was like, true, true, true. But I didn't feel it. So I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried the whole time. I wasn't even worried after she said that. I was just like, cool. Just like I wasn't worried when I had carbon monoxide poisoning. And I knew I was dying. But I think I was because I was high out of my mind and I felt awesome. I didn't care if I was going to die. I did care a little bit because I didn't want to die, but I was like, dude, this feels great. If this is dying, who needs to live? I'm glad I didn't die. But anyway, I forget what my point was. Like I said, I'm not an idiot. I just sometimes act like one. But I'm not an idiot. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Sour Patch Kids, Cabbage Patch Kids, whatever. I wasn't worried. I don't act tough. I can't remember. Sorry, guys. I missed my point. Maybe it wasn't important. I don't know. Anyways, guys, thanks for playing. I will see you guys. No, I will never see you guys. You will see me. Hopefully one day I will meet some of you guys. Every once in a while I do. So I should say I'll see some of you guys, and you guys will see me next time. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome. Keep kicking ass with both feet.